You got the job. You hit the milestones. Bought the thing you used to only dream about. And yet, why does the emptiness feel even louder? They told you success would fix everything. The sadness, the insecurity, the doubt. But instead of healing, you just became better at pretending, better at performing, better at looking okay in pictures while breaking down quietly in silence. What they never told you was that success is a spotlight. It doesn't erase your pain, it just puts it on a bigger stage. That new title, that bigger income, that perfect relationship, they can all become masks if the wound underneath remains untreated. Start confusing achievement with healing, progress with peace, applause with validation. But deep down, you're still haunted by the same inner emptiness you had before the trophies came. And now, you're trapped in a new kind of silence, the kind where you can complain because you have everything. People assume you're fine. You assume you should be fine. But inside, you're screaming for something real. Not another win, not another award, but rest, understanding, connection, space to be broken without having to explain or justify it. I know this because I spent years chasing success as the answer to a quiet desperation. I thought getting that job, nailing that project, being recognized for my work that would bring the peace I craved. And for a moment it did. Each accomplishment became a band-aid on a gaping wound. Then the numbness wore off, and I was left wanting more than the next achievement, because it was the only way I knew how to silence the emptiness inside. The problem is when we mistake those two things, when we think reaching milestones will make us whole. Success is not the enemy, but it becomes dangerous when it convinces you that your healing can wait, that your sadness should disappear now, that your loneliness is selfish. Healing is not a reward for achieving enough. It's a process you must commit to in spite of your success, not after it. So many of us grow up believing that feeling sad, anxious, or angry is incompatible with being successful. So we push through, pushing out the darkness until there's nothing left to numb but the numbness. We sacrifice our mental health on the altar of achievement, convincing ourselves that one day we'll be happy. One day we'll reach a milestone that brings lasting fulfillment. But one day never comes because we keep trading our present peace for future happiness. And future happiness never materializes because we never deal with what's hurting us. We just run away from it. Here's the quiet part everyone leaves out of the success story. Healing is not a reward for achieving enough. It's a commitment to showing up even when we don't feel like it. A commitment to facing what's hard and uncomfortable instead of running from it. When we get good at pretending, we also get really good at self-sabotaging. Because the alternative to putting on the performance is acknowledging that something is wrong. And then we have to feel the pain we've been ignoring. No amount of external success can compensate for internal neglect. Can't keep ignoring your emotional wounds and expect external achievements to fill the void. At some point, you have to turn around and face the music. But here's the good news. Every time you choose to heal, you reclaim a part of yourself that no one can take away. Because when you sit with that pain, when you bring awareness to it, when you choose to understand it rather than fight it, you become whole again. You might have felt broken before, but now you're becoming whole. And that wholeness is where true power lies. It's not in the number of accomplishments or the size of your paycheck, but in your capacity to feel the full range of human emotions and still show up as the hero of your own story. So don't let anyone convince you that healing is a distraction from success. It's actually the only way to experience both